Why we're here is to basically protest the dictatorship of President Lukashenko in Belarus. The people of Belarus have never known any other president besides Lukashenko, and basically he's a tyrant. And right now they're having elections in the country, and for the first time in a long time he has serious challengers, and the people of Belarus are very serious about having another president, but he's throwing all of his opposition in prison and doing everything he can to make sure that these elections are held in an even unfair manner than they usually are. So it's incredibly unfair, and the people are sick and tired of it. And that's why we're here. So my wife made the placard, and I watched her do it for about all of yesterday. It took about a day. That one and this one. Yeah, and they have two sides.
Okay.
This one has two sides as well. At some point, President Lukashenko was compared to a cockroach. So one of the symbols of these protests is a slipper, which is a common way to get rid of cockroaches. The message that we would pass to people in Belarus is that you're not alone. There are people all over the world who support you, who hear you, who understand your struggle to get rid of this dictator. So we support you, and we're here for you.
Fighting, like it's great that people are celebrate, like spreading the word and raising awareness for it, and hopefully things get better.
I've been sharing things from my Facebook to my American friends. I hope you get your freedoms back and you get rid of Lukashenko. Yes, I think we should be more proactive. I have sent emails to my member of Congress and our two senators about it, so I hope to hear back from them.
In 26 years, we do not have any change of power. So the one person, the president of Belarus, so he stays all this time in power. So he violated the constitution and gave himself the right to become a president again and again. He sees all this elections, which are not fair elections for all these years, as like as a game. It's just a play where we all know who's gonna win. Some time ago, there was a certain law where if people gather in like 3 people, so that it could become a problem. If the power or authority decided that it is wrong, so you could have fines at least, so maybe even be arrested, it depends. So but surely like this kind of gathering with the posters and flyers which are against the current president of Belarus, so I would say we would ended up being arrested. I can say that people who are gathering in Belarus right now, they're very brave people. Some time ago, it was economical sanctions against Lukashenko himself, the president, and some representatives of authorities. The permission to go to European Union and United States were cancelled, so they became personas non grata on these territories, and but it didn't really, according to me, it didn't have a really like effect. Of course, like it was unpleasant because I can't go skiing in Austria, or I can't do this and so on and so forth. So I think now it's kind of went down, and I think they go. Well, so far that would be that what we see. I think it was 2010 probably. Kevin Spacey and Jude Law, so in London, they I think the Belarusian diaspora, they kind of asked them to do that. It was short videos, but they were saying, "Long live Belarus, we're support you guys." Oh my God, and it's still super popular.
Hello, I'm Jude. Freedom of speech, freedom of artistic expression is an expression of the joy of life. To stop this is to stop life. Живе Belarus.
I'm Kevin Spacey, and I believe so much in the freedom that must be found for the people of Belarus. Sometimes you have to take freedom if it isn't given to you. Живе Belarus.
Every just post, every saying, "Oh yes, I heard that something like that happened in Belarus, so okay, I can send $1 or $2 to support, so how about you?" So spreading information, that is very powerful, absolutely. Usually it ends up with arresting people and give them lots of fines, and these fines they're quite big, so I can tell it's a couple of $100, sometimes more, sometimes less. So, but with a salary in $200 or $300 in Belarus, so people are looking for paying a fine the size of their monthly salary. So it's quite a lot, and the whole idea to gather money from the people from the whole world, Belarus and outside of Belarus, and help to pay. So I help. It's a Facebook fundraising, and we do have a Facebook group called that name. So it's in English too, and where you can just go there and donate some money.
It is good that we create this movement and more people learn about Belarus. I see interests, I see people reaching out and asking more and more questions. Don't tolerate aggression in other countries, support democratic movements, and if we can have some sanctions put on the current government, I would really like to see that happening. Sanctions, why I support sanctions? No, I really love my country. I really love people inside the country, and all the Belarusians inside the country, or many of them, support sanctions these days, because we understand if we show how weak the Belarusian government itself without the help from abroad, without all the credits or all financial support, we hope that people will get more freedom, and people will realize that living the life the way they are doing it right now inside the country is not acceptable, and there is no freedom of speech, there is no freedom of protest, and yeah, I would like all the governments around the world just do not tolerate things like that.